Good morning from our motel. We've been greeted by these little ones this morning. There's also one over there and a few up here, little cockatoos. They're lovely, lovely birds. So today is day 2, going around the Great Ocean Road. Oh my god, there's more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And one's just floated off. I like the way these two, one's on top, one's on the bottom. Oh, he just jumped off. That's a shame. Cool looking birds. So we'll be getting in the car soon and getting breakfast.
Alright.
Getting breakfast, getting some lunch, putting it in the cool box, and then having a picnic later. So we shall see you on the road. So I'm going up to our old room. I'm going up quietly because I want to see if we can get them quite close on camera. They don't like humans.
Oh my god.
Hi. Hi, you two.
He's very good looking.
I'm going to see how close I can get. Hey. Just don't peck my hand. You can come land on me, that's fine. Hey. They obviously don't mind humans, do they? Oh, he's yawning. You tired? See you later. So we found a nice beach where we've got lots of these funny stone setups, which look pretty cool. So I think we're going to make one ourselves. Oh, Debbie's found a shell.
Another limpet. Scott.
She's found a limpet for her brother.
Oh no, I'm gonna put it. Free for Scott. He's going to the bathroom.
See quite a few people surfing out here, further on along the road that way, because we're going that way along. So back there we saw quite a few people surfing. Debbie's found a interesting looking rock formation that someone's built. You can see over there next to her. So yeah, I'm not a professional. That's got sand all over it. Hang on. But I built my own one. I think that's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stones high. And 8 if you can include the basement. The tide is coming in now though, so I think we're going to make our move back onto the road. Should we go back on the road?
Yeah, now we're going to go on the waterfall.
We're going to go back on the road and go
Up to the waterfall.
up that way
Up to the
towards
waterfall.
Apollo Creek. So we're about to do a treetop walk. There's a little map. It takes about an hour to do apparently. Walking tracks. Gentle, moderate, steep. Let's do this.
Snakes can be present at this time of year. I bet that's up all year round.
I was going to say, isn't that all year round this time of year? So let's see what the view's like from up in the trees, shall we?
Please do not enter known snake area.
Where is this known snake area? That's the question. Some pretty tall trees here. I feel like we're in some kind of marching band through a rainforest.
Okay. Why not? Please respect anyone. Therefore keep a noise to a minimum.
On the zip lines here. So we need to go back up here and left. We decided not to actually do the zip lines because they're $120 per person, and that might be reasonably priced, but we don't really have much time today, so
Or that much money.
well, that much money, yeah. So we're going to go do the treetop walk, and we've got other things to see today. And so it begins. The treetop walk. Oh wow, that's quite cool.
So, children to be accompanied by adults. Walkway may be slippery when wet and refrain from running. Avoid making excessive noise. All floor is to remain intact. And thank you for respecting the environment to enjoy this experience.
And thank you for reading that out for me.
Absolutely fine.
I like the way they've included the wildlife in this. So they cut a hole there, they cut a hole there, just to allow the tree to live. Rather than knocking one tree down to build this bit, they left it.
Well, precisely, they're all about, you know, the environment and such.
I'll let you go first.
Thank you very much.
This feels really weird walking on this. Oh dear, have you looked down?
Ooh. What is that, walking on a pier?
It's quite slippery, isn't it?
Absolutely cool.
I'm hoping I won't. This is really dodgy looking down. Because we're pretty high up now, as I'm sure you can see. Lovely views from up here though. We are quite high up now. Probably 30, 40 feet up, I'd say. Really is quite high up here. Hi Deb.
Hi. That's what we are right now. Say hi.
Man, so high.
So hi.
We actually are though. All jokes aside. We are very high up now.
This tree.
Look at the tree. Pretty tree.
Pretty big tree. It goes down further than that, but you can't really see.
Following a purple-haired Debbie. And if Debbie ducks down very quickly, you can see in front. Sorry, stand up again now. You can see in front the spiral tower that goes really high. And you'll see how high in a moment. There you go. Oh, Deb! Deb, look! That's an interesting sign. What does it say? Can you read it to me? Like you read the other one to me.
It says,
Shut up, Josh.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm knackered now. That's where we were. You can see how high up we are now. Very high. If you were going to develop a fear of heights, this is where it would happen. This whole thing is actually moving.
yeah, it's right.
As you can see, we're still pretty high up, but we're not as high up as we were. That whole thing was swaying. It's quite daunting, actually. You can see it swaying if you look up. It's not very clear on the camera, but you can see it swaying slightly. Oh my goodness, this bit's swaying.
Yep.
Look, look, look. Stare at those bits of leaves there. You can see the whole thing swaying.
It's on a suspension thing. Nearly at the end.
I can feel it moving. It's really weird. It's a very odd experience up here. Look at how much the suspension cables are swaying. It's very daunting. Considering I'm able to move this. Doesn't look right.
We're alright.
How many elephants can this?
It's just uncertain the way it sways nicely, doesn't it?
14, 28 tons.
You think, is this going to hold up?
Well, yeah. Straight down, there was no supporting beam. There was just two suspension cables. Oh, you can really feel it sway. You can really feel the swaying here. I'm not sure if I like this. I mean, I'm not scared of it, but very high up and it moves. Like, this whole thing is shaking. But apparently it can hold 28 tons worth according to this thing, so unless I weigh that much. But you have to wonder how much this structure actually weighs in itself. Can it hold 28 tons on top of the weight of the structure? Or can it hold 28 tons in total? I'm going back, Deb. I didn't really enjoy that bit with these suspension cables holding it up. There's no, like here, you've got a supporting beam. There's nothing back there. It's quite daunting. And the way that the tower up there was swaying, it was literally swaying. We were at the top and it was just going, you know, left and right. But not scared of heights, but it's a bit daunting. And so begins our descent. Yeah, look how high that is. That's the bit we were just on. And you can see how high it is. That bit right at the end there, that's the bit with no support beam. Just the suspension cables. When I get down to here, I'll show you that bit there, if you can see it through the trees, which hopefully you can. I love these trees, they look so cool. Just strip themselves of their bark to reveal the wood. It almost looks camouflaged. Looks really cool. Looks like it's got hair coming down here. Oh wow, look at these wrinkles. So here you can see where we were, and like I said a moment ago, there is no beam holding that bit up. It's literally just those cables. And it does sway. It does sway, that bit does. Debbie's taking hundreds of photos, no doubt, for her Instagram account. Rainforest canopy. That might be why it's raining, Deb. Just maybe. Because it's a rainforest.
Yeah.
A canopy in the trees. There were some really cool trees back there with their bark stripped off.
Yeah.
And it's like the photos of the trees look like they have like camouflage. That's a nice long staircase back to the visitor centre. Back on wet land. You know what I mean. Oh, where does a platypus sleep? Hang on, let's have a guess.
On a rock.
No, I reckon...
Oh, in a tree.
No, I reckon under trees. Like on a riverbank, like beneath trees. In Burrows, hidden in tree behind tree roots. I said riverbank and I said trees.
Well, I said trees. Wow.
And you can actually see how high up we were, which is pretty high. So we just had lunch by some waterfalls that we couldn't actually see because they were 2 kilometres away. So we're going to come back to those, I think, tomorrow. Now we're going to Apollo Bay to check in to where we are staying, because we're supposed to do it about 2ish apparently, or from 2 I should say. And so we'll go down there and see what's what.
Oh, it's not focused. There we go.
So we have, what have we done? We've been to Apollo Bay, driven through, dropped the bag off at where we're staying. It's just a backpacking place, so... Hostel, thank you, nothing special. It's literally a tiny room with a double bed and an ensuite bathroom which has got a
Spiders.
A small shower. Spiders?
Yeah.
Did you see them in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, very nice. So, yeah, now we're on our way to a very big lighthouse, and on the way there is a huge koala place. So we're going to try and find some wild koalas again. So yeah, I might switch to the big camera, just for if we see any koalas, just because you can zoom in more easily and it's slightly better to look at. So, we'll see you on the way.
Cape Otway, here we come.
could possibly be a wallaby.
We should leave it alone, maybe. I think he's bored of us.
So that was an amazing experience. I was probably about 8 feet away from that wild wallaby then.
Oh, less than that.
We have lots of photos. That was really cool. I think it got bored. I think I got too close. And it was playing it safe. This is quite cool. It's an archway of trees.
His face is slightly different. I feel like I'm entering a fairy forest.
A fairy tale forest. You fairy tale creatures!
I do feel like I'm walking into Fern Gully.
Fern Gully. Never seen it. It's quite a cool pathway, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Debbie and I have decided to go back to the car because this whole area is like a not a national park, is it?
Well, it's like a nature reserve, national park.
Yeah. So
Part of the Otways.
So actually, to get into where we wanted to go, you have to pay, and it closes at 5. So it's a bit late now. It's after 5. So we're going to go back to the car and search for koalas in the trees because we don't really know where any of this leads because this isn't part of the park that you paid to go into. If that makes sense. And so, before it gets dark, we're going back to the car to search for more koalas.
Hopefully more wallabies will pop out along the way.
Hopefully. Would be nice. So this this looks very much in places like the English countryside we were discussing just a moment ago. Like literally these hills, not very big over here, straight that you see there, they kind of look like where we live down in Sussex in South East England. And this is odd because you have to remind yourself when you see like little rectangular and here we are, diamond-shaped yellow road signs, that we are back in Australia. Still in Australia. So we're not going back and forth, obviously.
Yeah, very English, very much like the Sussex Downs.
We have a quarter of a tank, if you can see down here, quarter of a tank left, and we're going to drive a little bit more of a distance today. So to be safe, I just wanted to get some petrol because if we run out, we are
stuck.
What's that expression?
Screwed.
No. Rogered rigid.
Rogered rigid.
Yes.
What is that?
It's a polite way of saying, and you'll need a beep here.
Oh look, sheep. That just reminds me of Wales.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you said, oh, a lone sheep, it's a shep.
A lone sheep is a shep.
Yeah.
You can't say, oh look, there's sheep, and there'd be one sheep. Shep. It's a shep. Sorry, but it is.
What flavour was your pizza? Chicken.
Chicken, it's got barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, okay, nice. I had. What was my flavour? Mine was
An Aussie.
an Aussie, which is cheese, ham, bacon, and egg.
Yes.
What was that, wasn't it? Yeah. It was really good. I finished mine. But yeah, we are going. This is our room, by the way. Very small room. Like a youth hostel thing. Toilet in there. I won't show you in there 'cause it's boring. And that's it. It's literally that. So, we are going to bed. But,
Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully. And depending on how tonight goes, we might not stay here tomorrow night. We might just go home instead. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And we shall see you in the morning for lots more Great Ocean Road. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want, subscribe to all my future stuff. And I will see you then, if not before.